Well, hello there. And welcome back to The Void. I come to you today from this formless place beyond any normal realm to inform you that, well, basically I'm going to split the episode into two parts today. Part 1 will be posted at the normal Sunday time slot, which is what you're watching right now. And part 2 will follow shortly thereafter on Wednesday afternoon. Really, there was just too much stuff to cram into one episode. Perhaps I bit off more than I could chew. Perhaps I'm bad at leaving footage behind. Perhaps I just get way too excited about the endless possibilities of this game, and I don't manage my time properly. Perhaps all of the above. Either way, you're about to see part 1, and I will catch back up with you after that. Enjoy. Well, hello there, and welcome back to the Skellyverse. Yes, we are back, and if you look behind me, you will see, well, not that guy. You'll see that guy, and he's not supposed to be there, and we talked about it, and he said, snort. So, I don't know exactly what that means, but I think he's staying. He looks pretty intent to snort, as I said. So, no, not that guy. Look at this. This is new. What could it be? Well, excuse you. Nope. All right, he's going to go check it out too. Let's go check it out. This is the entrance to our minecart underground railway. Oh, he likes it. Thanks, bud. Glad to have your support. Please do not stab me. Yep. I heard him. He's up there somewhere. Uh-huh. Oh, and there's a cat. Okay. Lots going on. Quiet down, will you? Seamus, you're up there. Tell him to shush. Shush! Shush, I say. Anywho, yes, this is the entrance to our underground railway. If you recall, in the last episode, there was a tunnel. And I said, don't worry about that tunnel. We'll talk about that tunnel later. And now it is later, so we can talk about it. I spent a bunch of time designing and building this and trying to cram it in underneath the house here, which was not easy because we're right up against the ceiling and the sand kept falling down. It's very annoying. So I just kind of did all that and I took my time designing it off camera, but we have some quartz accents and the black concrete, which kind of makes it look like a void of nothingness. You stare off into space, and it also strangely highlights the names of things. Oh, like Seamus, you can see him there, up there for some reason. If that gives you any idea of where we are, that's where we are. We're under Seamus. But this is the entrance. Here's the theme. We're sort of transitioning out of the house where we have this, what's it called? Arch, wooden arch, and into more of a quartz and dark oak theme, along with the black concrete and some accents for light, which I think look really cool. But, oh God, where'd he go? Oh, he left. Okay, bye. Stay out. Anyway, we have a down and we have an up, which are not labeled and they look exactly the same, but you can't go down the up. It's not going to happen. That's the same thing we have over yonder that helps us get up out of the house. Let's travel down there and we will see this initial station. Ooh, look at that. Nice. And here we are, the Skelly Station, which similar design theme to, man, Seamus, you are just a beacon in the night. Look at you, hanging out. But yes, this I'm calling the station for my house. So the Skelly House Station, or whatever. Just quiet down, you fire. I'm talking over here. One of these might get replaced with a control panel because, as you will see in a moment, these tracks have the potential to go off in many directions. The whole reason this is here is because we need a way to get from the house to the XP farm without having to go swim, duck underwater. So I dug this tunnel. You saw the tunnel, as I said in the last episode, but let's check it out. let's take a quick ride. And it will be quick because I don't have a lot of this done. I just wanted to get the design down. I wanted to figure out how I wanted it to look, know what kind of materials I would need, get a general layout, and then we will build it together, you and I, today. Shazam! Off we go. Look at that. Oh, it's glorious. And we get to about there. So this continues on for about another 100 blocks in that direction. Then it takes a little curve and goes around. And that's how we get to the spawner in the world's greatest trash can, which you saw in the last episode. So the goal for today is to take this design and run it all the way out there. And that's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to take and do a lot of work to get that to happen. So the general idea is we have about 10 blocks between powered rails. So from here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have the center of the power rail. Under here, there's a torch to power this and 2 on each side just to give it a little extra speed. And then this support beam that runs through here to give this some structure because, there's no real gravity at work here. The tunnel's not going to collapse, but we want it to look like it's been reinforced and it's been designed to be sturdy and underground, which it has. It does use a lot of quartz, and I have been mining my butt off in the nether. We will get to the nether later in this episode because that's another thing we want to work on is a nether hub, a similar concept to this. For now, I have very carefully calculated and collected all the resources we will require for the remaining 100 blocks or so. I have a little spillover in here, other stuff that I collected and was messing with at the time. So if we need those, we got them. But if not, this should be most of it. And we're just going to take this and we're going to dig it out and we're going to continue it. And then at the other end, we'll have to build another terminal or station or whatever you want to call this that will allow you to dock your cart up and then go off the other way. So that's what we're going to do. So for right now, I do believe we are going to time lapse knocking out this tunnel because we need it to be 1, 2, 3 wide. And then we also need 1 extra height. And we need to knock these walls out all the way down. And then we got to take the ceiling out. And we got to take the floor out. So it's going to be a nice wide tunnel. It's going to be like like that. The entire way down is what we need. Yep. And then we'll throw these in here. And then every 10th block here, we will add 1 of these supports, which gives it kind of a cool look when you're speeding through there. I think it'll be rather fine. But I calculated out the exact amount of items we're going to need for each of those, and I will pop that up on the screen right a meow so you can see. But I basically broke it down into a normal section, which you can see requires 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of quartz, 2 dark oak logs, which these are just stripped dark oak logs right here. Oak log at the top, and we have a spruce plank at the bottom. Whoops. And we have a rail in the normal section. And then for a junction section, we don't need any quartz. So that's minus 4 quartz in the total. And then we need also many more logs. We need a lantern. We need 3 powered rails, which is minus 2 normal rails in the normal section. And then plus 1 redstone torch. And that gives us the totals that you see on the screen. So using those numbers, I collected all this what have yous. And we will use them. Delicious bread. We will use them to build. And so, without further ado, roll that time lapse. Ah, yes. Was that not a satisfying time lapse? I don't know what to do about this guy. He's a corner, and that is difficult. But look at all this. It went pretty well. Made a few mistakes in placement, but that's fine. It happens. Also, I don't really know what to do about this. I could just cover it, but I actually think it's kind of cool having some water here. So maybe we will put in like a little window so you can see the water maybe on that side. We don't need these. We have built-in lighting, and this tunnel, if you're wondering what this is, we'll show you really quick. It is an access hatch to the gigantic Skellytone. And man, when you're standing under him like this, you really get a sense of scale. This is like a giganto skeleton we have created here. If that arrow hits you, you're gone, dude. Sorry about your luck. You ain't coming back from that one. Anyway, back to the rail. And then this here is sort of the end. This goes up to the viewing chamber for the spawner. We've seen this before. This is our underwater little area. You can see there's a skeleton out there too. It's kind of cool. I like this. It's neat. Underwater. And not underwater. Yeah, and if the spawner was on, you'd see skeletons going, woo! But it's not. You can see from my level of experience that I was there for quite some time, gathering supplies and stuff. Also, a lot of those levels are from gathering quartz, because this is a crap ton of quartz. I basically just reamed the nether of all its quartz. Anywho, this goes down this way, and we're gonna have to figure out how to make this go down and around, but then it connects here to the world's greatest trash can, which is nice and empty, and the Skellytone death chamber, which is off right now for maintenance. Maybe. I don't know. I turned it off for some reason. Someone else might have done it too. Ooh! Get out of here! Some other folk have been by using the powers of this spawner to get levels and such, so that's good. I'm glad it can help the Skellyverse community with all their XP needs, and you know, if they have trash while they're here, they can get rid of it, like this andesite. Oh boy, still very satisfying. So yes, this area needs to become the terminal for the XP farm, and it needs to connect up to our rail system, but for now, we do not have that. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will get back to you guys. But first, let's test it out. It should look pretty cool. Whee! Oh man, this is great. Wow, look at it. And then we go around the corner. Zoop. Yes, yes. Excellent. Boo. And then we slowly ease our way in here. Yeah, there's things we can do to fix that. The rail system itself, I have not completely figured out, but I think if we put a detector rail there, activator rail, it'll activate this and it'll shoot us into the wall, and then we'll be nice and we'll be docked and ready to go. But let's do it from this side. Whee! Hooray! It's a very fun, very good time. Just look at it. Enchanting. Ha! Oh, okay. And then you fall in the hole of death, which kind of looks like it was made for that, but it wasn't made for that. It was definitely not. It was a mistake hole. So we'll figure that out, and we'll figure this out. I don't know how we're going to figure this part. Maybe we'll do water elevator? Maybe. We do a lot of those, but they're just so convenient. You do not belong there. Huzzah. Okay. So, Hopefully this is all spawn proof. I don't think mobs can spawn on rails, and I think we've got enough light from our every 10 sections. And by the way, 10 sections is excessive. I think you can go up to 25 sections between powered rail without slowing down really noticeably. But I wanted it to be a little tighter than that between the junctions, as you see it here. A slash. Very good. Yes. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And we're going to have to figure that out. And we're also going to have to find a way around this corner, which I'm going to do now. And may have overestimated some of the requirements, but I estimated on the high side because I didn't want to run out. So this will give us enough, hopefully, along with what's back at the base area, will give us enough to actually make it down here in some type of fashion. And we'll round these couple corners, come out here, and we'll create another little station. So let me work on that for a little bit because it's going to be kind of fidgety and designy. And then I will get right back to you. Yeah. Ooh. I just did that just cause. Man, I love this thing. Okay, here we are. We are at the XP farm. We run the rail all the way out. This is very temporary. Haven't decided what kind of design theme I want to do for the terminal / station in this area. But if you will direct your eyeballs to here, this is what I did with the corner and the little drop. I ended up just completely closing off the area where you can go up to see the thing. We'll get to that in another time. It's through another way, and it will be fine. Everyone will love it. It will be great. I had some trouble figuring out how this should look. I'm still not 100% in love with the way this looks. Like, it needs some help, but we can work on that another time. The point is now it's connected, and we can run the rail all the way from one side to the other, and it will take less time than walking and or swimming or riding a llama, because llamas don't do what the heck you tell them to do. So you will never get there. So let's try it. Let's do the full route. We got a lot of powered rail here to get us up this hill, which is important. And then you still don't know what to do with that. Zoom. We zoom in, it slows down. That's weird. And we go all the way through and then right back to here. Which that still needs a little bit of work, but close enough. Okay, so hopefully editing me will have put the time for that on the screen. So now let's run it, and then we will compare the times. Ready, set, go. Whew, and stop. Okay, so the difference in those times is whatever is being shown on the screen right now. I don't know because I haven't edited yet, but I'll put that in there and it should be fascinating. I mean, guaranteed it's faster, right? Or at the very least, it's less annoying. You don't have to steer, you don't have to jump, you just hop in your cart and off you go. And it is amazing. I don't know why I'm going in here. I wander a lot when I talk. If you're watching this episode and you've seen the other episodes, you probably already know that. And you have come to expect and maybe even love my wandering ways. Let me know. Maybe you don't. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. So what's next? Well, like I said, this is going to take some time, some design. I'm going to tinker about with it. I'm going to shadazzle it. Rid a buggin'. Some type of spook. Ghouls. Ooh. Halloween time. About to get knife murdered. Wearing armor? Wearing armor. Okay. Should be fine. Diamond against knife. Think we'll be okay. Even with horror strength involved. Yeah, so all this needs to be refined. So what are we going to do now? You may be yelling furiously at your screen. If you're not going to finish this, what are you going to do? Well, we have another task, an adventure, and that involves going to the Nether. So let's take this cart back to the area and we will go to the Nether and I will show you what I'm talking about. We are running out of space for items in here. Oh, that reminds me. We have a name tag. We gotta go name somebody this episode. We haven't done that yet. Let's do that real quick. Okay, and this shall be Professor Nugget. All right, let's go find the little fella. Give him his official name. Oh, God. I just closed the door on my face. Whee! That's what all this noise is up here. The freaking llama party. Seamus, lay down the law. All right, where's old Nuggetoro? Let's find him. You Nugget? Nope. Are you Nugget? Nope. Are you? I heard a spook. I heard a spook. There he is. Hi, Professor Nugget. Oh, look at you. Yes, so happy. Oh, he loves this place. We need to make a stable at some point. Anyway, enjoy, Professor Nugget, and your entourage of ladies. Which, I mean, if you're an egg-laying type of chicken, which you are, then you are a lady. But whatever. Professor Nugget is not really a gender-specific name. So there we go. She has been named. Now, what in the heck was I talking about? Oh, thanks for the egg. Nugget, where's that go? Food? Don't I have eggs? Whatever. Eggs go there now. Hooray! Look at all these nether bricks. I have been up into the nether, and I have been messing around, and we're actually going to need all these items here for what we're doing. Whoa. Oh, okay. The game's a little mad at me. There we go. We can, maybe we'll just do, we're kind of out of coal, so we'll get back to that. But anyway, llama madness. We should bring some barrels with us and maybe a boat. Should be fine. We'll figure the rest out as we go. It's never gone wrong, has it? And there we have it. Part 1 is in the bag. If you want to know what happens next, stay tuned. Like if you like, subscribe if you want, comment at will, and I will see you all in part 2. Peace out.